Okay, kicking it off one more week in a row.
Can you believe it's Friday already?
I cannot believe it's Friday, Rob. Where does the time go? I'll tell you where it goes. It goes into working with buyers and sellers and helping them find the best deals in the marketplace. So welcome, everyone, this week to Deals Revealed. We're going to share the top restaurant news, sales, listings, franchise opportunities, everything going on at We Sell Restaurants, the nation's largest restaurant brokerage firm in Gagnon.
Yep, good afternoon. I'm Rob Morrison. We're excited to bring you the biggest news of the week, whether you're looking to buy or sell or even join our brand as a franchisee. Remember, this is the place to be.
All right, we're going to dig in. We're going to cover those restaurant news, all the restaurant news, the sales, new listings hitting the market. Share some tips for those interested in knowing what's going on in the world of business brokerage. We'll be answering your questions, so drop them in the comments if you're watching live. You can also post any questions to our social media channels. We get in there and follow up all week long.
Yeah, if you're watching live right now, please say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And if you're catching a replay, that's awesome too. Type replay when you catch it so we know that you stopped by.
Okay, let's get started, Rob. What's happening in the restaurant marketplace? Here's the top insights of the week. So first of all, we're shining a light on some trends that feel a little otherworldly.
It's so cool.
Innovations that are reshaping how restaurants create, serve, and even imagine food.
Yeah.
Think 3D printers in the kitchen, dining rooms that respond to your mood. AI, now think about that on date night when there's a little tension. Not sure about that. AI that invents flavor combinations no human would ever think of. It's the perfect mix of spooky and smart for Halloween week.
All right. How about this? Sound like science fiction, as you're saying, now very real, and the restaurants that experiment with these ideas today could be the ones defining the industry tomorrow.
Okay, so 3D food printing.
Yeah.
It's a thing. It's not a gimmick. These machines are capable of layering ingredients with a millimeter precision. So they're creating desserts, pasta, savory items, patterns, and textures that's impossible to do by hand. So Michelin-starred restaurants in Europe have already started using this 3D printing to custom design chocolate garnishes and pastry molds. Isn't that amazing?
Well, it sounds fancy and expensive, but the price is actually coming down fast. What used to be a $1,000 curiosity can now be rented or bought for a few $1,000s instead. God bless you.
Thank you.
Which means it's within reach for boutique bakeries, catering companies, local restaurants looking for a way to stand out.
They can do it with this, right? For sure.
And so for Halloween, you could literally print edible ghosts, cobwebs, or even sugar glass bones as a dessert topper. Could you imagine that?
I love that. So I'm a big fan of Halloween wars, and I can think of all the ways that I'm always amazed by the skill of these artisans, and now it's going to move off of that into, if you can imagine it, you can build it in 3D. It's a bigger movement towards experimenting with food as art. Because after all, guests don't just want to eat something tasty. They're looking for something they've never seen before. So a 3D printed garnish or design becomes that Instagram moment, right? That drives organic marketing. And the precision, it's helping on the cost side, believe it or not, because you've got portion control and waste reduction, and that's a win for margins.
Love that. Exactly. So the takeaway here is that 3D food printing might start as a novelty, but it's going to reshape production for high-volume environments. We're heading into an era where creativity meets efficiency, and that's what modern dining...
I love it. The next big shift, that's what we're talking about, mood dining. So the idea started in fine dining. Think tasting menus where lighting, sound, even scent are orchestrated to enhance the food. I've often said we eat with our eyes, right? But now the technology that powers that experience is getting simpler, cheaper, and more accessible. Even casual dining operators are starting to play.
Using ambient lighting that changes color throughout the meal, subtle scent diffusers that tie into seasonal menus, even responsive playlists, right, that adjust to the crowd volume.
Okay, biggest pet peeve I have for restaurants, the noise level.
Yeah.
When they have got that music blasting. And you can't have a conversation.
Yeah.
because restaurants are social.
Yeah.
All right, I
No.
cut in, but tell me more.
No, that's fair, and I guess that's why they're thinking about this. So Halloween, imagine an amber glow flickering across the room as guests,
Ooh, spooky.
right, enjoy a pumpkin-infused cocktail, maybe, or a sudden sound cue of wind and whispers when the dessert arrives.
It's about immersion, turning that ordinary night out into a story. And guess what? Guests are going to talk about that later. They're going to post it on social media. And there's real data behind this. Sensory marketing research shows that customers spend up to 20% more time and up to 15% more per ticket in these environments that stimulate multiple atmospheres, multiple senses. So it's not just atmosphere, Rob. It's ROI.
And that's what it's all about. And because many of these effects can be programmed through smart lighting or low-cost projectors, smaller operators can participate without major renovations. A clever restaurant can now change the entire mood from Halloween to Thanksgiving to the holidays with just one single app.
All right, so the challenge, we're heading into Q4. Think beyond your menu. The sound, the light, even the scent of your restaurant is part of your mood. Mood dining, it's mainstream now, and Halloween, always the
Why
perfect time, right? Get
Yeah.
out there and experiment.
Why not? So, as we continue to talk about that, the last one is fascinating. AI-driven scientists are now looking at some of the flavor design that they're using, right? They're using...
Okay, so they're going to let AI figure out what the food should taste like? Are
Well,
we serious here?
They're going to use algorithms, I guess, to map molecule similarities between ingredients. That means AI can actually now predict what new flavors will pair well together, right? Long before anyone's tried them. Imagine that.
Okay, so it's not guesswork, and platforms like TasteWise and IBM's Chef Watson started this years ago, but I guess independent chefs are now using these tools to test new combinations. So AI might suggest something unexpected like pumpkin and yuzu or black garlic with caramel apple glaze, ideas that surprise the palate and create these signature limited time offers. But I'm not all in on this. I mean, the human element in that kitchen, just pulling those flavor profiles together, to me, that's the heart and soul of a chef.
Agree. It goes beyond recipes, though, right? It can help analyze menu data, track flavor fatigue, which is something I'm just now learning about, and forecast what your specific audience might crave next season. So for operators, it's like having a digital R&D chef who works 24.
Okay, I'm all about that, but maybe not the flavor profiles.
Yeah.
But for Halloween, what you're saying, the trend perfectly blends with the theme of transformation. So restaurants, they can lean into the mad scientist creativity, let AI recommend a few specials, test them for a weekend, Frankenstein some ideas together, collect guest feedback. They might just stumble on the next viral dish.
You never know. And the broader point is that AI isn't replacing those chefs. It's inspiring them. It gives creative direction, not creative limits.
Okay, I can buy that. I might be moving a little closer to this.
And those who embrace the tech early will stay ahead in flavor innovation and marketing.
Oh, wow. So now we've heard it all. 3D food printing, sensory-driven dining, AI-designed flavors. It's safe to say the future of food is here, and it's a little spooky how fast it's arriving.
Well said. These innovations prove that restaurants are no longer just places to eat. They're becoming interactive experiences powered by creativity and technology, and that's what keeps the guests coming back.
Okay, so let's move from the future of dining into what's happening right now in the marketplace. Let's kick off this week's top listings. We've got 3 standout opportunities: sunny Florida to the mountains of Colorado, all the way to sweet home Alabama. Each of these listings is ready for a new owner to step in and take advantage of strong foundations already in place. Go with the first one, Rob.
Okay, let's head to Florida. Listing 30570, represented by Robert Gagnon.
No relationship.
No relation. It's a pastry and coffee shop food franchise for sale, and it's priced at $225,000. Established, well-recognized brand that's been delighting customers with fresh pastries, coffee, and grab-and-go items for years. The location offers consistent traffic thanks to its prime placement in a busy retail corridor with morning and lunchtime crowds. And Robert tells us the franchise support system is top-notch, providing training and marketing and operational tools that make this a smooth handoff for the next owner. The staff is already in place there, the equipment is in excellent condition, and the business has been well maintained. For someone looking to own a profitable and easy-to-run concept with franchise backing, this one offers a balance of stability and growth potential. With coffee continuing to be one of the fastest growing categories in the food industry, this Florida gem stands out as a perfect first-time ownership for a portfolio addition.
Wow, lots of good information on that. So now we're going to head to Colorado for listing number 30528. It's represented by Allison Gregory. This is a turnkey barbecue restaurant for sale, producing over $700,000, big number, in annual sales, yet it's priced at just $79,000. That's a rare find for a fully built-out operational space. We've got a large kitchen, smoker, got to have that for barbecue, prep stations, dine-in seating, and established takeout business. Now, Allison says it's a true plug-and-play opportunity, Rob. The current owner, he's done all the hard work, designing an efficient layout, building a loyal customer base, and creating that strong local reputation for quality barbecue. So, this buyer, whoever you are out there, Mr. Buyer, you're stepping into a restaurant already well-known and performing, plenty of potential to grow through catering, event, or expanded hours.
Okay.
And the Colorado dining scene, it's crazy out there, continuing to thrive, especially in markets because they've got population growth, outdoor tourism, it's fueling consistent demand. People are relocating from California over to Colorado. So a buyer could take this established operation, add their own creative flair, and start generating strong cash flow right away.
That's good. Finally, let's wrap it up with this week's lineup in Alabama, and it's listing 29947, represented by Jay Chandler. This fully equipped restaurant for sale is priced at $119,999. It comes with everything you need to launch your own concept, from kitchen equipment to dining room furnishings. It is located in a visible and high traffic area surrounded by both residential and commercial growth. And Jay tells us it's an excellent opportunity for a chef or an entrepreneur who wants to skip the headaches of construction and permitting. The build-out alone would cost far more than the asking price, making this a smart investment for someone ready to bring a new brand or a franchise into that space. And Alabama's restaurant market continues to show strong momentum. This listing delivers some flexibility, whether you're opening a fast casual spot or a breakfast cafe or a neighborhood grill. With the infrastructure already in place, you can focus on what really matters, getting open quickly and serving customers fast.
That's it. That's the recipe for success. So 3 great listings across 3 strong markets, all priced right and ready to move. So visit WeSellRestaurants.com, search for listings 30570, 30528, 29947. Those are the ones we focused on today to see photos, financials, and full details. And as always, reach out directly to our certified restaurant brokers for more information. Now, let's dig in. What's going on with these insights for sellers? Okay, I'll tell you, as we move into the fall season, it's an ideal time, right? We're heading into the 4th quarter. Restaurant owners need to take stock of where they are and where they want to be in 2026. Fall is always a strong period in the resale market because buyers are motivated. They want to get that closing in before year end. They want to secure their deal now so they can start fresh in January, right as that new year brings the wave of renewed dining demand.
And that's right. We see it every year. The 4th quarter brings urgency. Lenders are working hard to finalize SBA approvals. Buyers are motivated to lock in those interest rates. And serious investors are lining up to acquire before the holiday shutdown, right? Or slowdown. Sellers who get their listings ready in the fall often see faster movement and stronger offers because of that sense of urgency.
And for sellers, that preparation is everything. And year after year, we see that. They come back from Christmas and buyers are ready to hit the ground running. So updated financials, clean books, documentation, ready for buyer review. That's key. So our certified restaurant brokers can guide you through that process. We handle the valuations, pricing strategy, and marketing plan to attract qualified buyers, not tire kickers.
We'll weed them out. We're also seeing more sellers with real estate in play this time of year, right? Those listings tend to attract investors who want to close before tax season so they can leverage depreciation and other year-end advantages. Whether it's a franchise resale or an independent concept, listings that come to the market in October and November often hit their stride right as buyers are making final decisions for the year.
Absolutely, great point, because those fall months, they're perfect overall for thinking ahead to next year's goals. Maybe you're ready to retire, relocate, or transition into a different business. Starting the process now gives you time to market, negotiate, and close on your terms rather than rushing in the spring. It's about timing, and timing is everything.
Sure is. Our brokers are seeing strong activity nationwide, from full-service restaurants and franchises to smaller quick-serve concepts. The message for sellers is simple. Don't wait until the slower months after the holidays. The buyers are active right now. Restaurants.com
Has all the information. You just click Sell My Restaurant.
Absolutely. It's easy to connect with our certified restaurant brokers. They'll help you prepare, price it correctly, and position your business to sell during this busy fall market. All right, so what about some top insights for buyers?
Lead us on the buying side. Fall is one of the smartest times of year to make a move. Inventory is strong, competition is healthy, serious sellers are motivated to finalize transactions before year end. It's a season where well-prepared buyers, boy, say that 3 times fast, can find real value and lock in opportunities that may not be available come January.
You never know. Many of the listings we're featuring right now, from franchise resales to local independent restaurants, are positioned for immediate takeover.
Yes, and for buyers, like, the tax consequences can be huge. If you operate that business for even one day this year, you get to take advantage of some real tax advantages. So close this quarter, get trained by the seller, be fully operational before next year, and then you've got huge advantages between cash flow, planning, taxes, everything.
Good advice. Fall also tends to bring experienced operators, those who already own restaurants and are looking to expand before the new fiscal year. They're strategic buyers, and they move quickly when the right opportunity appears. That's why it's so important for new buyers to have financing ready and a clear understanding of exactly what they're looking for.
And our certified restaurant brokers can help you figure that out. We match the buyers to listings. So we're trying to fit your budget, your lifestyle, your operational experience. It's more than just a transaction. We're listening to what's best for you as the end user. So we'll walk through lease terms, financials, the due diligence process, making sure every buyer knows exactly what they're getting into. And for those pursuing SBA loans, we can even connect you with lenders who specialize in restaurant deals and know how to move efficiently.
Another reason fall is a smart time to buy is because you can use the slower winter months to make improvements, train your staff, and build marketing momentum so when spring arrives, you're already positioned for strong revenue. It's a natural business cycle that smart operators are taking advantage of every single year.
And not every restaurant is slow in that last quarter. Like, there are a lot of holiday parties that happen at restaurants, so there's some seasonal momentum. Dining patterns can rise during the holidays, so the new holidays are stepping in and benefiting from these parties that are already booked, corporate events, so they get that traffic. So whether you're buying your first restaurant, expanding your portfolio, or just looking to cash in on some of the great opportunities, it's one of the best windows all year long. Fall is the time to act. The market is moving, and We Sell Restaurants is here to help you make your next move with confidence.
All right, and so with that, let's celebrate a few buyers and sellers who got it right.
All right, I love it.
Yep, we're highlighting 3 successful closings that show just how strong the restaurant resale market continues to be, from Rhode Island to North Carolina all the way here to Florida. Each of these sales showcase the expertise of our certified restaurant brokers and the trust our clients place in We Sell Restaurants to deliver results. So let's start up there in Rhode Island. Listing 26136, represented by Damian Santoro. He's on fire recently. It was a turnkey cafe and prepared foods restaurant in a prime location, well-established business offering a fast-paced cafe concept with a loyal following, and priced at just $79,900.
That's ridiculous.
The restaurant featured...
It was snapped up quickly.
It was. The restaurant featured a stylish build-out, grab-and-go service and steady customer traffic from nearby offices and retail, Damien and Erica worked closely with both the buyer and the seller to navigate financing, the inspections, and the lease assignment, ensuring a seamless transition. Concept's strong performance and excellent location made it a high-demand opportunity that attracted multiple qualified buyers. Transactions like this show how cafes with efficient operations and strong takeout traffic continue to draw attention in today's market, especially when they combine great visibility and proven profitability. Congratulations.
That's a long sentence that you're getting through there. Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations to Damien.
All right, so let's move south to North Carolina, where Justin Scotto just closed on listing 26882. Picture on the screen, my picture, the big sold mark. This listing is a drive-through restaurant for sale, listing 26882 in Charlotte, producing an incredible $1.4 million in annual sales. Established, highly visible drive-through operation. Checked every single box for serious buyers. Location, equipment, consistent revenue. Justin guided that process from valuation to closing, helping his clients achieve a great outcome. One of the Southeast's most competitive markets. So deals like this, they show why the drive-through model, it remains among the hottest categories in restaurant resales. This is convenience, steady volume, resilience through changing market conditions. I cannot tell you how many people wanted to move to a drive-through when COVID hit. So excellent work from Justin on getting this one to the finish line.
All right, and wrapping things up, we're heading to Hollywood, Florida, listing 249, represented by Hannah Eisenbahn Newman, a fully equipped Hollywood restaurant for sale with low rent, turnkey opportunity in a busy South Florida location, came complete with all the furniture, fixtures, and equipment in place, making it perfect for a buyer ready to launch their own concept without the delays of a build-out. Hannah worked with both parties to coordinate due diligence, negotiate favorable lease terms, and ensure a smooth handoff. The combination of low rent and strong infrastructure made the listing one of the most attractive in the market, being priced at $185,000. And Florida continues to be one of the nation's most active restaurant resale markets, and transactions like this show why. Well-priced listings, prime locations, and ready-to-operate setups move fast. So congratulations to Hannah and her clients on this successful resale.
3 great examples, Rob, this week. Just restaurants changing hands successfully, from established cafes and drive-thrus to ready-to-go restaurant spaces. These closings highlight how We Sell Restaurants continues to help buyers and sellers nationwide achieve their goals. So if you're ready to make your next move, whether buying or selling, visit WeSellRestaurants.com and connect with one of our certified restaurant brokers to see how we can help you get results.
Sounds good. We have some hot new listings this week.
Oh, I love these.
Yep, let's talk about them. Incredible opportunities from the southern charm of Georgia to Missouri and over to the fast-growing market of Northwest Arkansas. Each one of these restaurants is ready for a new owner to take the reins and continue their success. So, Robin, let's take a look.
Okay, first up, Griffin, Georgia, listing 30580, represented by one of our newest franchise partners, Jimmy Kelly. It's a charming southern restaurant for sale with the real estate. Priced at $699,000, it offers that classic mix of history, hospitality, and hometown pride that defines great southern dining. The property itself is steeped in character, features a beautiful dining space, large kitchen, updated equipment, while still retaining the warmth and charm of a true local favorite. Jimmy tells us the restaurant has deep community ties, so it's attracting both locals and visitors with signature southern comfort food. Nothing like it.
Sounds good.
Welcoming atmosphere. The sale includes the real estate, meaning the next owner can benefit not only from the cash flow of the business, but long-term equity growth. Opportunities like this don't come along often in Georgia's restaurant market. Profitable business, prime real estate, established reputation. It's all wrapped up in one package.
It sounds good. Let's go over to Kansas City, Missouri for listing 20446, represented by Tony Maselli. This one is a turnkey restaurant and bar for sale with real estate and a liquor license, priced at $1.137 million. Fantastic opportunity for a buyer who wants a complete operation with multiple income streams. Tony says the location couldn't be better. It's in a thriving area surrounded by local businesses and residential neighborhoods, providing steady traffic day and night. The sale includes a full bar, a spacious dining room, well-maintained kitchen, and they're all ready for immediate operation. And the addition of this liquor license gives a new owner flexibility to continue bar service or expand into events and entertainment. With strong sales history and a loyal customer base, this Missouri restaurant is perfect for someone looking to own both the property and the business while stepping into a fully operation and profitable setup from day one.
And that's what we were talking about earlier, fourth quarter. It's the time to buy those restaurants with real estate. So we're going to wrap up this week's hot new listings in Arkansas with listing 29793, represented by Team Tyson. They're on fire.
Yep.
It's a highly profitable burger restaurant for sale in Northwest Arkansas, priced at $360,000, generating impressive earnings. The concept is simple but powerful. Look, quality food, strong community reputation, efficient operations. It's everything. They say the location has become a local staple, drawing repeat customers who love the signature burgers and relaxed, family-friendly environment. So this restaurant has a modern build-out, great visibility, all the equipment's in place, meaning the new owner steps right in and begins earning from day one. So with Northwest Arkansas seeing record growth in both population and development, this listing, it's a golden opportunity, Rob. They can join this thriving, proven concept in one of the state's most desirable markets. So there you have it. 3 exceptional listings, each offering something unique, from historic Southern charm, full-service dining, high-performing, fast casual. So visit WeSellRestaurants.com, search listings 30580, 30446, and 29793. You'll get the financials, photos, full details. Whether you're a first-time buyer or multi-unit owner, get ready to move quickly. Our certified restaurant brokers are standing by to help.
All right, we have a couple great testimonials this week.
I love it.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's switch over to that, perfectly capturing what our certified restaurant brokers are all about. Professionalism and responsiveness and genuine care for the clients. These stories come from both sides of the table, buyers and sellers, and they remind us of why our work matters.
Okay, so let's start in Charlotte, North Carolina, where Divya Redivari recently purchased her very first coffee shop with the help of Preston from our We Sell Restaurant Charlotte team. Here's what Divya had to say. I had an excellent experience working with Preston. He was professional, knowledgeable, and helped me find the perfect location for my business. From start to finish, he guided me through the entire process, made everything smooth and stress-free. I successfully purchased my first coffee shop through We Sell Restaurants, and I am extremely satisfied with their service. I look forward to working with them again in the future. Wow. Glowing words, exactly the kind of experience we strive for every day. Because buying your first restaurant, that's when it can feel so overwhelming. But when you have a certified restaurant broker like Preston leading the way, the process becomes seamless. He embodies the responsiveness, communication, expertise that define our brand.
Yeah, he's a great young man. Let's go to Northeast Florida, where John Stetson worked with Brittany from our Florida team to sell his pizza restaurant in St. Augustine. And here's what John shared. I had the pleasure of working with Brittany on the sale of my pizza restaurant in the St. Augustine area. She exceeded all expectations. She was consistently professional, responsive, and incredibly efficient throughout what could have been a stressful experience. I'm grateful for her support and would confidently recommend her to anyone looking to buy or sell a business in the area. And stories like this, right?
They get to you, right?
Well, the level of trust that the clients are placing here at We Sell Restaurants, selling a restaurant, one of the biggest decisions a business owner can make, and Brittany was right there, making sure every detail was handled with care, from pricing it in the beginning to closing it at the end.
And these testimonials, they highlight really what makes these certified restaurant brokers stand out. And you train these folks to be their absolute best, not just manage transactions, but guide people through life-changing transitions. Whether it's a buyer stepping into their first coffee shop or a seller closing one chapter to start another, our brokers are there, Rob, every single step of the way.
Yeah, so thanks Divya and John and to all our clients. Thanks for trusting us. You're the reason we do what we do, and to every broker in our network, stories like these are proof that professionalism and patience are the heart and soul of what we do in this business.
So if you're ready to buy or sell your restaurant, connect with your local certified restaurant broker at WeSellRestaurants.com. Experience firsthand why clients across the country continue to share testimonials just like these. So let's shift gears.
Okay.
Because we're talking about these amazing certified restaurant brokers, and something we get asked about all the time: how do I become one? How do I become part of the We Sell Restaurants franchise? Well, it's unlike anything else in the industry, because you're not running restaurants, you're helping people buy and sell them.
Yeah, and that's what makes it such a unique lane in this industry. You stay connected to the energy and the passion of hospitality, but without the long hours, the staff turnover, or the endless rush. You're still part of the restaurant world, just from a higher, more strategic level.
That's it. And our franchisees tell us they love that balance. Many of them come from restaurant or corporate leadership backgrounds. They've built brands, they've managed teams, they've owned stores, but they're ready for something new. They want a business with flexibility, meaning, and financial potential without burning out.
And they're finding that with us. The business is all about helping others move forward. A seller who's ready to retire, a buyer ready to start a new chapter, or a franchisor managing turnover in their system. Every deal is a story, and you're the person guiding that transition.
And that's what makes it so rewarding. You're not just selling a business, you're helping people achieve milestones. It's a career that combines professional expertise with purpose. And thanks to our proprietary BOSS platform, world-class training, and national marketing reach, our franchise partners, they can hit the ground running.
Yeah, and what really stands out is how our culture drives success. Not competitive, it's collaborative. Brokers share ideas and celebrate each other's wins, lean on one another for support. You can feel that sense of belonging right across our network.
Exactly. When you join We Sell Restaurants, you're part of a community, believes in helping others and helping you build a business that fits your lifestyle. We often call it the restaurant business with banker's hours, but it's a real lifestyle business with serious impact.
So if you've ever thought about owning a business that connects your skills, your network, and your passion for the industry, this just might be the next chapter that you've been looking for.
Learn more at WeSellRestaurant.com/franchise. You'll find stories from real franchisees who made the leap and never looked back. Because in our world, success is measured in closings, yes, but also in lives we change.
Well put. So, should we talk about one of the most important and often overlooked parts of franchising, Robin?
It's resales. It's the moment when that one franchise owner steps away and another steps in. And while some brands see it as a challenge, smart franchisees know it's actually a growth opportunity.
So think about it. Every brand focuses on bringing in new owners, but what happens when an existing franchisee wants to exit? If there's no resale plan in place, that handoff can create confusion, downtime, even impact validation. But when it's managed well, it keeps the brand healthy, profitable, and growing.
And that's where we come in. We help these brands design a structured resale program. It's going to protect their network. It's going to protect their reputation. It makes it seamless, a repeatable system that keeps locations open and ownership transitions smooth.
And the results are powerful. Brands that manage resale strategically don't just maintain their units, they strengthen validation. Buyers, they see stability, right? The franchisees see the support, the development team sees the momentum, and it shows everyone that the brand stands by its operators from day one to day done.
I love that. It's a win for everyone. The ongoing franchisee, they get that successful exit. The buyer, they're stepping into something proven, open and operating. And the franchisor, that location just keeps performing. But the real win is long term. It's happier franchisees and faster franchise growth.
We like to call it the hidden growth engine because most brands don't realize how much opportunity sits inside their existing system. Healthy resale strategies turn over into traction. It's what separates a brand that just reacts from one that's ready for the future.
And that's what we do best at We Sell Restaurants. We partner with these brands nationwide to manage resales from valuation to closing. Our certified restaurant brokers bring the expertise, confidentiality, and consistency that keeps everyone protected, buyers, sellers, and importantly, that franchisor.
So if you're a brand leader who's listening to this, don't wait until an owner hands in their notice. Start building your resale strategy right now. Visit WeSellRestaurants.com/franchisors to see how our team can help you create a roadmap that turns every transition into progress.
When you have a resale program that works, it's not an ending. No longer. Instead, it's a continuation of your brand story. And that's exactly what we help franchisors write every single day. A lot of stuff we covered today.
Yeah.
I'm still thinking about that 3D printing and the AI mixing up recipes. But it's a wrap for this week's top sales listing franchise opportunities. So remember, if you're looking to buy, sell, or start a new career in restaurant brokerage, we would love to help.
Right. Great restaurant deals move fast. So if something caught your eye today, don't wait. Click the link in the comments or visit WeSellRestaurants.com to learn more.
If you enjoyed this live presentation, hit that thumbs up button, share it with anyone looking to buy or sell a restaurant.
And don't forget to follow our page so you never miss a new listing. We'll be back next Friday with more updates. Until then, have a great weekend, and remember, our name says it all.
We sell restaurants.